For the Jeep Hunters Field Guide, this is Willys Overland Station Wagon, sponsored by KaiserWillys.com. If you have a 1941 through 71 Jeep or Willys vehicle and you're looking for parts, you can always get our free Jeep and Willys parts catalog at www.KaiserWillys.com. Today on Jeep Hunters, we're going to be looking at the Willys Overland Station Wagon. I'm going to go over the tech guide from Kaiser Willys and give you some of the model differences. Willys Overland made the station wagon from 1946 through 1964. All throughout the years, it does change. Like, it used to have one taillight up until 1952 when they gave it the two flush-mounted rear taillights. That wraparound bumper came in 1951. The body styles for the wagons are a two-door wagon, a two-door panel, and a four-door wagon. One of the main differences between the early and the late is this V style. In 1951, it all changes from the flat 9-slot grille, flat hood, flat fenders, and turns into this V look. Another big difference between the models, from 1946 through 60, the windshield and back tailgate glass are two-piece. In 1960 to 64, it turns into a one-piece windshield and tailgate glass. The overall length of a Willys Overland station wagon is 176 1/4 inches. The width for a utility wagon is 71 3/4 inches, while the delivery is 68 inches, all weighing approximately 4,500 pounds and sitting on 15-inch wheels. As you can see, these are plush vehicles. They do have cloth armrests and they have chrome window and door cranks. The interior of these station wagons does come with a heater. The transmission is a T90 for the four-wheel drive models and a T96 for the 2x4 with overdrive models. As you can see, you can flip the right-hand front seat forward, and this is going to allow your passengers to enter into the rear seats of the station wagon. As you can see, it does come with a headliner because these are a little upper-scale family-type vehicles. It does come with an ashtray, and the left-hand seat in the rear does fold forward to give you a little more room. Now, this larger seat in the back, you're able to actually take this completely out and give you enough room to add whatever cargo that you may want. It does come with sliding windows and allow a little more airflow into the rear of the station wagon. In 1955, they take the word station wagon and they change it to utility wagon. Now, there is a difference between a utility wagon and a panel delivery wagon in that the panel delivery wagon has got two doors in the rear that open vertically from the inside out, and the station wagon or utility wagon actually have a tailgate that folds down and rear windows that fold up and lock in place. Some of the other characteristics in the back of these station wagons, you can see the spare tire mount. There is a 7-seat passenger or the mother-in-law's seat, and of course you can see those oak slats. Now let's take a look at the left-hand or driver's side of this 1953 4x4 Willys Overland station wagon. Now the steering wheels came in black, white, and ivory. The defrost on this one does work. It has sun visors. The wagon itself has a dome light. This is a 1953, which means in 1952 it is a start-a-key wagon. The gauges right here, they do change in 1956 into a full instrument cluster, and you can see that does have round brake and clutch pedals. Willys Overland allowed for 4 different motors to be put into the station wagons. In 1946 to 1953, you would get a 4 134L head motor or the Go Devil engine up until 1949 with the 2x4 models. In 1948 through 1949, you could get the 6 148 Lightning L head motor. And then in 1950 through 55, the 4 134F head motor or Hurricane took over the L head Go Devil motor. From 1954 to 1964, you could get these with the Super Hurricane or the 6 226 L head motor in the four-wheel drive versions. Back to 1950, they changed the flat fender to this new 7-slot V grille. It has 5 horizontal trim bars. Then it changes from 1954 to 3 horizontal trim bars, and then in 1956, again, the center grille trim bar, it just moved up one position. From 1946 to 1955, the front axle for a two-wheel drive is a planar suspension with a rear axle of a Dana 23. Now, if you have a four-wheel drive, the front axle is going to be a Dana 25 or a Dana 27, depending on the year, and Dana 44 rear axles. You can see that battery box right there. In 1957, that is going to be changed to a larger battery box in order to accommodate the new 12-volt electrical system. I hope you've enjoyed this Jeep Hunters Field Guide walk around the 1953 four-wheel drive Willys Overland station wagon. When you're rebuilding your Willys or Jeep vehicle, please go to www.kaiserwillys.com for all your Willys and Jeep vehicle parts needs. And while you're at KaiserWillys.com, go up and order your free Kaiser Willys Jeep parts catalog. This catalog is jam-packed full of all the Willys Jeep parts you're going to need to build your Willys. Get your free copy today.